There was a 189 invitation round on the 13th of June 2024, and they've just published the results. $5,292 people were invited, and they've even published the cutoff for the occupations that were invited. So you can scroll through to have a look, but do remember this was a semi-small round. I'd say 5,000 isn't a big round. So that's why you see the cutoff scores quite high because of the competition. So accountant was 100 points. There were a fair few trade occupations invited, as you can see, carpenter at 65 points, electrician at 65 points. Early childhood teacher, the cutoff was 85 points. And then you've got ICT business analyst at 100 points there. The way I see it is the cutoff is always going to be higher depending on the amount of people they invited. So if you remember when they had the big rounds, the cutoff was obviously a lot lower for these occupations because they invited more people. So they were able to invite more people even at lower points. Don't be disheartened if you do have less than the cutoff because there's still chances for you to be invited. It just depends on the places available. Today is the 1st of July and there have been so many changes to immigration that have taken effect as of today. First of all, student visa application fees. They have been increased from $710 to $1,600. And a couple of things to take note of. As of today, the minimum salary for employer-sponsored visas will be $73,150. The stay period for temporary graduate visas has been reduced as well. And for applicants who are studying a master's degree or lower, the age limit to apply for a temporary graduate visa has been reduced to 35 years of age and under. One of the more positive ones, if you are a 482 or 494 visa holder and you have lost your job and you need to find an employer, you will now have 180 days to find an employer. And while you are still looking for an employer during that time, you can work for any employer. So that's quite a positive change. The government has just released this. Filipino passport holders will now be eligible to apply for the work and holiday visa subclass 462. Applicants must have tertiary qualifications and completed at least 2 years of undergraduate studies. This will take effect as of the 1st of July 2024. Early childhood teaching. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about studying a graduate diploma in early childhood teaching, but what are the things that you need to be aware of? To obtain a positive skills assessment as an early childhood teacher, you must meet the English language proficiency requirements. There's 2 ways to achieve this. So the first option, you must have completed 4 years of higher education in an eligible country, or you must complete an IELTS academic test where you will need to score 8 in speaking and listening and 7 in reading and writing. But did you know the skills assessing body, AITSL, has just started accepting the IELTS One Skill Retake. So this option actually allows test takers to resit one of the areas if they didn't score their desired score. So for example, if you did an IELTS academic test and you scored 7 in listening, reading and writing, and you scored an 8 in speaking, you can go and redo the listening part and try to score 8. My client struggled with this for 2 years, but when she heard about ATSL accepting the One Skill Retake, she took the test with IDP Education and she was able to score her desired scores. If you want to learn more about the IELTS One Skill Retake, you can head to the IELTS account.